Records broken, several Final Four appearances, newly crowned state champions. This fall had it all for the Needham Rockets. Before the winter season kicks off next week, we have to take a trip over the past few months in what was a fall season we won't soon forget. So let's jump into it now. We're going to pick up the action. Starting on the pitch with girls soccer versus Weymouth, Sammy Benasia gets the ball ahead, crosses in between two defenders, fires a shot in on net and scores. That was the first goal of the entire season. Now the girls playing Braintree near the end of the season. Callie McCarthy taking a corner kick and she scores off it. The girls eventually end their season against Brookline in the second round of the playoffs. We now move to field hockey on their senior night. Lily Schmaltz takes it through everybody in the center, finds Jillian Flukagier, and she gets the goal. Rockets would win that one 3-1. Girls playing Newton North in the first round tied at 2. Flukagier found on the far side, and she gets it to go past Needham ahead. That would advance them to the second round, where they would fall eventually to Acton Boxborough. Now moving inside to girls volleyball versus Attleboro in the Elite 8. We have to show one of these. Lizzie Tam sets up her sister Samantha Tam on the outside and smacks it down just like she has done her entire Rocket career. Rockets up on the third set. Katie Mercer, she gets the huge block to give Rockets the set point. They would sweep Attleboro to move on to the Final Four, where they would eventually fall to Newton North. We head back to the pitch. This time it's the boys. 30 seconds into the Elite 8 matchup with Franklin, and Brendan Woodman would score off the corner kick from Jonathan Ross. They would advance to the Final Four, where we take it versus Winchester. Harry Clapman carrying it through the defense and crosses it over for Zandler Laidlow, who one-times it in for the goal. Needham would move on to their second straight state title game, where they would ultimately fall to Concord Carlisle. Football's up next, taking it to the Final Four for Severian. Griffin Carr lobbing it into the end zone and is caught one-handed by Spencer Chapman. Amazing catch by him. It would be good for the touchdown, but the Rockets would fall to the future D1 champion Hawks. They would still have one more game, however, on Thanksgiving, and we have to shout out to this kid, Tate Hoffmeister, from running his third touchdown of the game, totaling 236 yards. That's right, 236 in an all-time Turkey Day performance, capping off his unbelievable season and the best Needham football season in recent history. We'll wrap it up with girls swim and dive, who ended their own historic season with their first ever Division I state championship in program history. Well, this past week, the MIAA released their 2022-2023 Coaches of the Year for each sport, and Needham girls ice hockey longtime head coach Allison Fiorano got the honor. Fiorano has been an ice hockey coach for 26 years with an overall winning record of 304 wins, 149 losses, and 59 ties with 2 state championships. She also has a recorded 11 Bay State Conference titles. And on November 20th, boys basketball head coach Paul Leiner and his assistant Jack Baker were honored as the Division I Head and Assistant Coaches of the Year by the Massachusetts Basketball Coaches Association. The boys basketball team made their first state championship appearance in program history last season.